Research philosophy is one of the hardest parts of postgraduate study to teach. Ontology, epistemology, axiology, paradigm. Most students meet these terms for the first time in a lecture next to a comparison table. So they memorize the labels, then they pick a paradigm that doesn't match what they believe about their own problem. The mismatch shows up later, at the proposal defense or halfway through data collection, and by then it is costly to correct. That's the first problem. There's a second problem, and it gets even less attention. Almost every worked example in a methodology textbook comes from the social, management, or health sciences. So think about a student in fine art, design, or architecture. They have to translate twice. From the abstract to the concrete, and from someone else's discipline into their own. No wonder some of them decide research philosophy doesn't apply to studio work. The point is this: the information is not missing, the practice is. Paradigma answers both problems. It's a bilingual web application. It runs in any browser in English or Bahasa Melayu. No account, no installation. 3 connected tools carry a project from its first research question through to a workable design. Let's take a look. The first tool is the question to paradigm mapper. The student types in their own research question. Then the tool asks 3 things. What are you trying to find out? How do you see the reality you're studying? And what's your role inside it? Behind that, a weighted scoring system reads the answers against 6 paradigms, and what comes back is a starting point, not a verdict. Once the student has that starting point, the second tool opens it up. The comprehensive paradigm matrix takes those same 6 paradigms and sets them against 8 dimensions. They sit in 3 wings, so the matrix reads as a spectrum, not as 6 separate boxes. Now watch the top right corner. Same paradigm, same ontology, same epistemology. Not one word of the definitions has changed, only the worked example. Interviews with new parents have become a year-long ceramics journal. The researcher's idea of failure shifts as the broken pieces end up in the finished work. That's the dual register. The philosophy stays fixed, only the example moves. The third tool is the research design roadmap. It takes the research onion from Saunders and peels it 1 layer at a time. Each choice narrows what's available at the next layer. 6 layers later, the student has a complete design they can defend. It all collects into a summary page. They print it. Then they walk into supervision with a 1-page document instead of a vague idea. Now one more press, this time on the language. The whole application in Bahasa Melayu. The technical vocabulary stays intact. Nothing gets simplified for the sake of translation. So think back to that second problem. Existing methodology resources serve either the general social sciences or arts-based inquiry, and the student has to pick one. Here, both sit on the same screen. One press apart. The concept layer and the illustration layer stay separate, so the concept never gets watered down to fit the example. That separation does one more thing. The architecture takes new registers. One can be written for music, engineering, or nursing without rebuilding anything underneath. And the whole application is a single file. It can sit inside a learning management system or go out as a link. It costs an institution nothing to run. Evaluation comes next. Concept checks before and after, confidence surveys from students, and feedback from supervisors on the quality of proposals. Those results will be reported separately. Research philosophy does not have to be memorized to be understood, and it does not have to be taught only through disciplines a student does not belong to. Paradigma puts the reasoning and the student's own discipline on the same screen. It is free, it is bilingual, and it is ready to use today. Thank you.